Washington, the Giants, and Dallas. Evan Arapostathis, who is the punter and also the kickoff man. And that's probably the last time we'll say his last name tonight. The Big E comes forward as the Cardinals kick off with the Cowboys receiving, and Robert Levette, after some confusion with Clack, takes it in the end zone, comes out to the 15, turns the corner, and brings it back to the 25-yard line to stop. So a rather injudicious pattern run on a third down situation where you need 3 more. He comes up short.
Particularly against the 4-0 defense. All Britton is in there as a linebacker. He's actually a defensive back, but you have a man-for-man situation. He covered him very easily.
Our guy, Evan Arapostathis.
You did it once more.
It's all Greek to me. Bad kick. Line drive, end over end, taken by Levette at the 40-yard line. Then he brings it back to the 43. Only a 33-yard punt for a man averaging 37 coming in. And again, it's Nico Noga who makes the tackle. So back come the Cowboys with 2:24 to play in the first quarter. No score.
Reminder, our ABC Sports exclusive is brought to you by Mercedes-Benz, engineered like no other car in the world.
So the Cardinals again to kick. Banks is back to receive, the 4th-year wide receiver out of Stanford who spent 3 seasons in the USFL. Araposthathis to kick. One of his better efforts, but still really only an average kick. Fielded at the 39-yard line, but good coverage that time by the Cardinals as they send him back spinning to the 34. Freddie Joe Nunn, the linebacker, former #1 draft choice, pushing them back. So a 37-yard kick and then -5 for a net 42.
What a difference a kicker makes, because look where the Cardinals now have to take their defensive unit out to the 35-yard line. The prior kick gave the Cowboys good field position, and they got 7 points out of it.
Araposthathis to kick, and it's a fake. He's looking to throw. He dumps it off and throws it out of bounds. Intended for Farrell.
Well, that had to be Gene Stallings also. That came right from the Mediterranean.
So 4th and 3. Here it is again. Good idea, but the mechanics weren't right.
4th and 3. Dallas is not going to be thinking total punt. They are looking for something, anything. You got a team down by 10. They're going to be watching everything.
And a big play, too. It would have taken them to the 2-minute warning, and now all of a sudden they got to give it back to Dallas with all of their timeouts remaining. Gordon Banks standing back at his own 28-yard line. Araposthathis gets the kick away. An angled punt taken at the 25-yard line and brought back to the 30. And a penalty marker is down. It's a 41-yard kick and a 5-yard run back. And one of the Cardinals was illegally downfield.
Ineligible downfield on a punt. Number 55, offense, decline. First up.
That's Anthony Bell, who is the #1 draft choice
of the Cardinals.
As the kickoff comes down to the 3-yard line and is taken there by Gordon Banks. And Banks to the 20. Banks has one man to beat as he gets out past the 40, and a saving tackle is made at the 42-yard line by Cedric Mack, and he was the last man.
Gordon Banks found the little gap. There's only one way to run a kickoff back. All the great ones do it one way. They just put the head down, look for a little crack, and then just turn in, kick on the afterburner, and you hope you get something like this. Cover up the football because they're going to go for it. Good return by Gordon Banks. Just signed recently because of the injuries to Roy Green and Pat Tilley.
Gordon Banks is at the 10. Evan Arapostathis, who has been kicking short punts all night, has this one fielded at the 11-yard line. A fair catch by Banks. So 33, 37, 41, and now a 39-yard kick. And the Cowboys have the ball at their 11. Moment the clock is stopped as Jeffcoat gets that sack with 2 seconds remaining.
Araposthathis is going to be in tough shape here because they will not be able to kick from the spread. They've already blocked a field goal. The Cowboys are a good special team against the punt and the field goal. Fellows and Downs are excellent at blocking kicks.
And meanwhile, as the clock is now restarted after the ball is put in play, they'll change ends of the field. And so in a park in which the wind is really no factor, Araposthathis will be kicking the other way when we start the fourth period. Well, as we start the fourth quarter, if you're wondering the average weight of a punter, they're bigger and they're heavier than this man right here, but he is scrunched into the back of his end zone.
He may be shorter after this one.
Yeah, he could be down to about 5'6".
He'll have to hurry it because he cannot kick from the spread. Everything is tightened in on it because they're at the 1-yard line.
Cowboys have already blocked one tonight, but there's the snap, and he does get it away. And all things considered, a pretty good kick.
Fine kick.
Out to the 50-yard line, so that's a 49-yard punt, but a nice run back by Banks, who gets popped at the 39-yard line by Freddie Joe Nunn, who's been the first man down on several kicks tonight.
Sigh of relief. Look what I did, Mom.
He needed it, too.
He is averaging 37 yards into that one. He needed that. He might have been taking up another profession.
What the Cardinals need now is they have to stop Dallas, and they got to stop without first downs here. And it's against Dallas. Jorgensen indicating they were offside.
Offside, number 23, defense, lined up in the neutral zone. Still third down.
Araposthathis breathes a slight sigh of relief. He doesn't have to think about kicking, at least for the next several seconds.
That was Johnny Holloway out of the 4-0 coming on the blitz, who was offsides as Lomax tried to get it to the one piece of speed he has on the field, and that's the first-year man out of Southern University, former Denver player from the USFL, who has been timed in a 4.3 40, so he can run.
Third down and 9 from the 36. Lomax pressured, throwing for Farrell, and has it picked off at the 45-yard line by Michael Downs.
Come to one that has changed coaches 5 times in 15 years.
Araposthathis to punt, maybe. Does. Banks at the 22, so Dallas will take over their first down. We